Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you, grade 9? Hope that everyone is okay today. Let's start our lesson for today. Before that, let's have a look at our school vision.
مدرسة المجتمع الابتدائية الإعدادية الثانوية الخاصة للبنات.
Okay, today inshallah we are going to study Unit 90, student book page 103, writing exercise C. Our objectives for today, only one. Student will be able at the end of this lesson to compose a summary of an essay using the plan in page 103 correctly. Let's talk about our vocabulary in detail through pictures. Have a look at the picture number 1, and here on this side you have our vocabulary for today. I want just to have a look at the picture and try to guess the suitable vocab to describe this picture. Yes, what do you think? Excellent. This one is petrol. Petrol, excellent. A liquid used especially as a fuel for cars and other vehicles. So we use this one, what? Petrol, excellent. To fuel cars, excellent. What about number 2? Yeah, excellent. This one is grocery. Grocery, the food that you buy in a grocery shop or supermarket. So the place where we can find food, or the branch that we can find food in big malls and stores. Grocery. What about this one? What do you think? Have a look at the picture here. Excellent. So we have the word charity. Charity, excellent. A system of giving money, food, or help to those who are in need because they are excellent poor who have no home. So a system again to give money to the poor in order to help them. So again, charity. What about this one? Excellent. Donation. Donation. The money, goods are that are given to help person or organization, or the act of giving them. Again, so the act of giving them money, or the act of giving charity money, we call this one what? Donation. What about this one? Yeah, percentage. Percentage. We say that 100 percentage. Percentage means what? An amount of something, often expressed as a number out of 10. So number out of 10, we call this one what? Number out of 100. Sorry, again, number out of 100, we call this one percentage. And we call this one income. Income, money that is earned from doing work or received from investment. So again, income means like salary, so the money you get at the end of the week or at the end of the month. Again, excellent, from doing a job or investment. Let's have a look at this one. We have here what? Along how learn swimming, for example. This is an essay. We call this one what? Essay. Excellent. So the word is essay, a short piece of writing on a particular subject, especially one done by students as a part of the work for a score. So we call this one what? Essay. A piece of writing. Piece of writing to talk about particular subject or certain subject. Yes? Have a look at this one. Excellent. We call this one summary. Summary. Summary, a short, clear description that given the main facts or ideas about something. You are going to summarize the text today. So we have the word summary. That was everything about what? About our vocabulary. Again, I want you to make sure, write them in your notebook, try to use them in sentences, and try to write the meaning of them in Arabic, just to make it clear to you. Okay, let's move now to the second part of our lesson for today. Move now to discussion. Can you try? I will ask you some question. I know that this one is video. I want you just to try to answer it. So, what is summary? What is a summary? 2. Do you find a summary useful? Why or why not? I want to talk about your opinion. 3. Can a summary give all the information about the essay? What do you think? Yes, I want you just to answer this question in your notebook. Okay, we are going to discover this right now. Before that, I have here a worksheet for you, just to make sure that you understand our vocabulary, so you will be able to use them in your writing. Have a look at the first one. What is it? Excellent, petrol. Then we have, what is it? Grocery. What about this one? Excellent, summary. Then donation. Number out of 100, we call this one percentage. Yeah, the organization that we give money, we call this one what? Charity. Excellent. Move now to our lesson directly, which is writing. Today, we are going to write a summary paragraph of an essay. You have an essay, you are going to write what? A summary for this one. Before you write your summary, remember, I'll give you some tips that you should adhere before writing summary. What are you going to do first? You are going to read the essay once to get the main idea. So first, read the essay once to get the main idea. Then read it again and make notes on the main idea. So then turn your notes into paragraph. As simple as that. Read to get the main idea. Then read again to put notes about the main idea. After that, turn your notes into paragraphs. In one paragraph, okay? 2. Don't include your own ideas or opinion about topics mentioned in the essay. So don't say that in my opinion I see and so on. So don't mention your opinion. It's not necessary here. And number 3, don't copy sentences or parts of sentences from the essay. So we have here an essay. Don't try to copy sentences from it. You must summarize another person's ideas in your own words. So you remember the notes that you have from reading the first paragraph, reading for the first time. What are you going to do? You are going to rephrase it. Don't use the same word. Use your own word to express the idea. Okay, is it clear? Let's now continue. You have to quote parts of the essay or give an evidence or example to support what you are saying. Only what you're saying without putting any evidence, without make a quotation from the text or examples. Only mention what the idea in your word without giving what evidence or examples. Use the present simple. Use a variety of phrases to show the logical sequence of your sentences. The writer began by, and so on. So again, the tense that you are going to use is what present simple, and you can put the sequence in a logical order by saying the writer begins by, end by, in the middle he mentioned that, and so on. And for number 6, remember to include above your summary the name of the essay and where you found it. Remember to put what? The name of the essay. So the essay name, for example, about how to swim, you're going to mention the name of the essay and where you found it in a magazine, newspaper, website, and so on. Okay, now I will explain to you the writing plan. How can I write my summary? Starting by number 1, which is what? The introduction. First, say what the writer of the essay is writing about and sum up the main idea of the first paragraph. So in the first sentence, what you're going to say, what the writer of the essay is writing about. Give me what the main idea, sum up the main idea. Okay, so in the first paragraph, you're going to what? You are going to summarize the main idea in your own words. Move to the second part of my summary. Next, summarize the main idea of each paragraph of the essay and its supporting details. After mentioning the main idea in the first sentence, you are going to summarize the main idea for each paragraph. For example, you have 3 paragraphs, get the main idea of them and get the supported details. Finally, what you're going to do, summarize the main idea of the last paragraph and explain how the writer and the essay. Okay, summarize the main idea of the last paragraph and explain how the writer and the essay. Okay, let's now have a look. I want to just open your student notebook, page 103. You have here one essay. I'll give you time to read this one. Read the essay, then write your summary. Okay, I want you to pause the video in order not to make this video very long. I'm not going to read. You are going to read this essay by yourself, then come back to see what we are going to do. Okay, after reading the first paragraph, we see that most of us spend the money we earn in more or less the same way. We pay our bills, put petrol in our cars, and buy, yeah, groceries. But what we should do? What should we do with the sum that is left over? Yeah, so what do you think the main idea in this paragraph? You should always give percentage of the money you earn to charity. So we have here this title. So after reading this, you get the main idea, that's right. And after that, I want you to read the beginning of what? Paragraph number 2. First, the mention that charities receive are an important source of income for them. So the main idea in the second paragraph is what? I want you to read and write beside each paragraph its main idea. Paragraph number 3. Furthermore, people who support charities express a greater sense of purpose and satisfaction. 4. I believe the simple acts of charity are what make the world a better place to live in. So, by reading this, you get the main idea of the text in general, and you get the main idea from what each paragraph. Done? Let's see what we are going to do. Now, according to the previous one, which is what was this, you can capture the screen and put it beside you while you are writing your own summary. So after reading, get the main idea. Did you get it? Excellent. So some of the main idea in your word. Then summarize the main idea of each paragraph and supporting detail. Finally, summarize the main idea in the last paragraph and explain how he ends. Okay, that is what you are going to do right now. I want you just to do it. Now, try to do it, okay? You can pause the video, try to sum your summary, summarize the essay that mentioned in your student book page 103. Okay? Take your time to do it. Okay. Let us see now what we are going to do. For example, in the first paragraph, I can say that the writer of the essay is writing about charity. That's right. Do we agree about this one? That's right. So he's talking about charity. He advises the reader to what? To put an effort to support a charity with the sum that is left over from your income. So this is the main idea. He asks people to what? To give money for the charity from the money that left over from their incomes. Okay, so this is the main idea. We again rewrite the sentences in our word. That's right. Let's move now to the second paragraph, or second part of my summary. Here you are going to want to summarize the main idea for each paragraph. The writer begins by discussing. So what he started to talk about by what? By discussing the donation that charities receive. He says that they are an important source of income for them. This is the first idea, or that's right. Charities use these donations for what? To achieve their goals. The writer also mentioned that the people who support charities express a greater sense of purpose, excellence, and satisfaction. Is that clear? So again, in this paragraph, we summarize the main idea of each paragraph. I have in my text here 4 paragraphs. I tried in the second paragraph to what? To summarize the main idea for each paragraph using my own word. Okay? Move now to the last part of my summary, which is the writer concludes. You can use this phrase. So you can use the writer concludes or end by. The writer concludes by the idea that charity can make the world a better place to live. He also added that regularly donating a percentage of your income can make a big difference, both to your life and to life of those around you. So, is it clear? So, in the last paragraph, we mentioned what? Excellent. So, how does the writer end his essay? By giving us advice. That's right. You are going to rewrite the advice using your own word. So here we have it what as a summary paragraph. Okay, let's read it now again, and your turn at home to also to write your own summary. You're going to try. I advise you to try writing your summary. Let's read it. The writer of the essay is writing about what? So you can just copy this sentence and use it in any summary you are going to write. The writer of the essay is writing about what? Give me the main idea of the text. Look here, only one word. It's writing about charity. That's it. He advises the reader to what? To support a charity with some of that left over from your income. This is the first paragraph. Move to now to the second one. Now, in the second paragraph, you are going to mention the main idea for each paragraph. The writer begins by discussing the donation, the idea from what's first paragraph, that charity received. He says that they are an important scope of income for them. Charities use these donations to achieve their goals. Also, the writer also mentioned, you can also use this expression, the writer also mentioned that people who support charities experience a greater sense of purpose and satisfaction. Done. For the last paragraph, the writer concludes by the idea that charity can make the world a better place to live in. He also, if I'm going to add another idea, he also added that regularly donating a percentage of your income can make a big difference both to your life and to the life of those around you. Okay, you can just capture the picture this one and keep it as what as a model you are going to write out your own summary. Okay, we done with our, that's it. Thank you. Hope that you get benefit from this one and see you next time inshallah.